Yo there guys, this is Cob and welcome to the Heroes of the Storm Alpha. I've been playing the game for a few days now and been having an awesome time. There is no NDA, so it's about time I showed you guys what it's all about. So this video is going to be something of an introductory one to the game. We're going to be covering the basics, which are leveling your character, killing stuff and just pushing through enemy structures to eventually win the game. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're loading into the game here as Tychus, and right from the get-go, we're giving a choice between two talents. There are more talents to unlock, as you can see, but in this clip I haven't quite gotten to those just yet. I'm sure that cookie cutter builds will become a thing, as they always do, but if you're new to the game, I guess you can just pick whichever you think sounds the coolest. I can have either increased basic attack damage on my main target, or a larger grenade impact radius, and I go for the increased damage. There are 3 lanes to push on most maps, so I take bottom. Again, once the game is a bit more out there, I think that players will start to learn which lane is best for which characters and all of that. But for now, I just go to whichever lane is empty. Just like in League of LOL, we have long grass to hide in, which I hate. I think that's a stupid ass mechanic, but hey, that's just me. We're hiding in here as the game starts to see if we can ambush an enemy player wandering into his lane. And lo and behold, Sergeant Hammer here walks into the trap and he gets mongoloided on, and by killing him, we gain an immediate experience advantage on the enemy team. Now, a couple of things to know about experience in this game. First of all, and most importantly, experience points are earned as a team. The level of your team and your progress towards your next level up are shown up at the top of the screen right here. You gain experience for your team by scoring kills on enemy players, killing enemy creeps in the lanes, and by killing neutral camps in the jungles. You do also gain experience by destroying certain enemy buildings, but the 3 ways I mentioned will definitely be your main sources of gaining XP. As you level up, you will eventually be offered more and more talent point options to further customize your character, and that is about all there is to know about leveling your character, really. It's all pretty easy to pick up, so now let's move on to actually pushing lanes to win yourself some games. So there are a bunch of different game modes and maps in Heroes of the Storm. In this one, you can take control of shrines and transform a friendly player into a mongoloidally powerful Dragon Knight. You can see him here absolutely wrecking through enemy structures, but I will be covering map-specific mechanics in a later video. In this one, I'm just going to be looking at the basics of pushing that can be done on pretty much any map. So let's go back to killing these neutrals. We're going to blow them up really quickly, as this is later on in the game, and not just for experience, but because when you kill off a neutral camp in Heroes of the Storm, that camp becomes capturable. You can see that once we kill these guys, we stand in the middle of the camp and take it for ourselves, and now this pair of meatball heads are going to run to our nearest lane to help our creeps push. So as a team, we want to be pushing here, but first our middle lane is under attack, so I teleport home and we're going to deal with that. Me and my team have already broken through the layers of enemy towers and turrets that guard each lane, just like in Dota or in League, but I don't think that there's much need in showing you guys all of that. Now me and Diablo are pushing in here to join the rest of our team. We've got a guy in Dragon Knight mode, so we're just tearing things up here, but you can also see the 2 ogres we captured earlier also helped to push the lane and are still helping us siege, so taking them neutral camps is definitely worth doing. We're obliterating the enemy base right now, as we just have so much firepower. We're able to hit the enemy core directly, which is basically the enemy team's nexus or ancient or headquarters, and by killing off the core, we win ourselves the game. And that is about all there is to know about the basics of the game. Earn experience, push lanes, and cut your way through enemy buildings until you reach their core. I really just want to upload this video as quickly as possible, as I could give you guys a general idea of the game as a whole. It is really a lot of fun. And it is also shockingly well put together, considering that this is only alpha. In the next videos I'll be putting out, I'll probably be covering the different game modes and their mechanics, but that is about it for now. I want to thank you all for watching. I really hope that you guys liked this introductory video, and if you did, remember to hit that like button, as it does help spread the content. Have an awesome day, everybody, and I will catch you all a little bit later.